Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Kasim, and welcome. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about my trades for the day. Unfortunately, I had like one of my biggest losses today, and I made a loss of $753. I made some, you know, mistakes at the beginning of the trading day, so I figured let me just pop on YouTube and just share with you some of the mistakes that I made. So maybe when you're going on your trading journey, you avoid those mistakes that I made today. Well, as I normally do, I'm not gonna talk about every single trade. I'm gonna talk about my biggest win for the day, and I'm gonna talk about my biggest losses for the day. So that way, I'll keep the video nice and sweet, short. Um, yeah, because I don't want the trading video to be too long unless I'm explaining how to use the charts that I use and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm determined to show my wins and determined to show my losses so people can get a more realistic view of what trading is. It's not every time that you're going to make money. It's not every time that you're going to lose money. But if you're trying to make sure half of the time you're making money, then obviously that's what you want to do. So in this video, I'm just gonna share with you and do just that. So let's pop into my computer and we'll continue this party there. So here we are, here we are on the computer. As you can see today we made a loss. Today was a loss, and it was a loss of $753. This was pretty big. This is my biggest loss that I've ever had day trading stocks. So I figured let me just come out, like I said earlier, come out and share with you some of the mistakes that I made, showing you right here on the charts, showing you the amount of money that I actually lost. So you can see it and maybe learn from it as well, so you don't make those mistakes the next time you start your day trading journey, right? So as you can see here, my biggest losses on the day was Tesla, then followed by Zoom and Apple. Luckily, I was able to make $187 on Amazon here. So I'm gonna be sharing with you my trades on Tesla and Amazon, right? Because that's my biggest loss for the day, and my biggest gain for the day. I don't feel like I need to explain every single trade because it will make the video too long, and I don't want the video to be too long. So here are my trades. So the biggest one that I made a big loss on was right here, and it was a call, right? I thought that the stock price was gonna go up, and it reversed on me, and I'm gonna show you the chart in a bit. So that's my biggest loss. It was 400. The biggest loss for the day was $424. So let's get to the chart here, right? So this chart view is the 3 minute view. So what I usually trade with, I trade on the 3 minute chart. So I trade on the 3 minutes, I trade on the 7 minutes, and I also trade on the 12-minute chart. So I use those three. I use three charts to trade with because I like to always get a better picture of what's going on. But unfortunately for me in today's trade, so what happened was this was a trade right here. So in pre-market, during the pre-market, I saw the signal came in that okay, it looks like it was gonna go down. So I waited, and what happened is during the opening, as you can see right here, during the opening, the stock opened, pushed down. The second wick, this second candle right here, this second candle right here is a little bit shorter than the first one. So usually when that happens, it means the price will start pushing back up. But I think what happened with my fills didn't get filled in on time. So that's TOS problem sometimes, but I'm not blaming TOS for this. Whenever you take a trade, you have to take your responsibility. When you win, when you lose, it's your fault. Okay, but anyways, so I entered the trade and I didn't get filled in properly enough or early enough. So it pushed up a little bit, right? Because it was an early morning trade. It pushed up a little bit, and I think by the time I was able to get filled, the stock basically reversed on me, right? It reversed on me. I waited on this couple of candles. I waited too long. Normally I don't wait this long, for me to cut my losses. But I waited too long on this, on the first candle. Usually I would sell it, so I sold it on this second wick, on this second candle right here. As you can see, the wick here is longer than this one. So I sold it here, and that's how I took that first loss, which was this one right here. That's how I took that one. And then I did, cause I bought a call, right? You can see right here I bought a call, and I was when you buy calls, you basically saying that you believe that the stock will go up, so you buy calls. When you believe that the stock will go down, you buy puts. So so I bought the call, and I didn't cut my losses too early enough. So this second candle right here just made my losses more worse. So I got out of that trade with a $470 loss, and it was pretty annoying because I usually don't let myself get to a space where um, my trade will go down negative that much, right? I usually leave a buffer of like $40 to $60 in losses. Whenever you take a trade, you have to have a stop loss. But I use mental stop, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to close early enough. So it is what it is on that trade. You just have to move on and just keep on pushing. Next week will be a better week. So that's how I lost big time on that Tesla trade. As you can see, it's 424 that I lost on that. In today's, we also got lucky and won big on this trade right here. This was a put. It was a put on Amazon. So this is an Amazon put this time. It was a put on Amazon, and it was a profit of $282. So let me pop right here into the charts, and then we go to AM. Is it AM or AN? Okay, AMZZN right here. Right here. Okay. So this is the Amazon trade that I made here. Let me just pop in. Here. So it was a call. It was a put. It was a put. And we go here on TOS and look at and search that up. That was possibly my first Amazon trade. It was a put right here. This is the trade right here. It was a put, and it was at 9:51 that I made that put. So let's go to the chart here. So yeah, it must have been around where is it? 5:51. Oh, okay. It must have been around this area. That I placed that trade, and sorry about that. Must have been around this area that I placed that trade, and I was able to basically take this trade from here all the way down. I think I sold it at this point. Um, no, I think that was the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong trade. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the wrong trade there. We are looking at this one. Oh yeah, it is the right one. It's a put. I thought it was the other call that I made, but no, it's a put. So it was at 5:51, 9:51. So it was around here, anyways. But as you can see in the morning, let me just explain this entry. So usually, the way my chart is set up, usually when I see a signal like this and a long wick, then I usually would enter a trade. In the mornings, like right out of the gate in the morning, I don't go straight and enter a trade because the market is pretty choppy. We don't know which direction the market is going. So what I'm trying to do is I wait at least 10-15 minutes so I can have an idea where the market is going. So because by me having an idea where the market is going, I can know, okay, what do I trade? Do I trade calls? Do I trade puts? So I can have an idea. And on this trade, it worked out well. I made $250. So that was $282 actually. So that was that. Um, Puts, I don't know what happened with that one. I have to go look at all the details to show that one. But usually, what I do is when my chart right here, when it signals me that okay, go in for puts here, I usually would just take the trade, right? Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. The other thing I also want to talk about is the time frames that I use, right? Usually I'm on either the the the, the 3 minutes. The 3 minutes is the one that I use the most. This one right here. The 7 minutes, I use that a lot as well. And then I also use 12 minute, right? So I use three screens. I use the 3 minutes, 7 minutes, and 12 minutes. So I can get a holistic view of the stock or what's going on in the stock. So it's easier for me to be able to trade and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here because I don't want it to be too long. I hope you've learned something from this. I'm gonna be doing a lot more technical analysis videos. Maybe I'll do SPY every week. Just analyze, okay, what do I think would happen with SPY, and just post it out. I might try that next week. But yeah, like this move right here basically made me $280. So I wish I had more money to be able to get into the trade, because I've been learning about trading for the past 2.5 years. But I was paper trading for a bit. I started trading with my own money for a little bit as well, but I ended up losing a lot. So I kicked back, kind of regrouped, learned again, and went back into it. And now I'm kind of like seeing a positive move now, because even though I made gains this week and I made losses, overall as a whole, I made a profit of I think 400 and something dollars just trading stocks, just trading 400 for the week. And you know, trading and YouTube is my side hustle right now. It's my part-time job. Although there's nothing part-time about YouTube, it takes a lot of work. Respect to all the proper YouTubers that they have everything going on. I'm still a beginner right here, but like I'm still up for the week with trading. 400, I made 400 and something dollars, so I'm happy about that. That's an extra side money for me. If I can be making $400 or $500 every week, extra side money trading, that's perfect for me. Like I'm happy with that. So I thought let me just come and share some thoughts or two about my experience this week on trading. I hope you've learned something from this video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the description. If you have a video that you would like me to make, or you're confused about anything that I touched on, please leave it in the description. Maybe I can make a follow-up video to address it. I'm still new to YouTube, like I always say. I'm learning as I go. I'm figuring things out as I go. So thank you. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps my channel out. It helps other people discover me, what I'm doing here. So thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe for future videos. Thank you and have a good one. Bye. So hi everyone. So looking back at this, so I just changed the time frame. To 7 minutes. I remember it was on the 7 minutes. So around 9:52, that's when I took the trade. So it was like around here. So what happened then? This candle right here was around this time that I took the trade that I lost $400 on. It was around this time, and what happened was it filled on this candle. I don't know exactly where, but it filled on this candle. And then by the time this happened, the next couple of candles was basically lower, obviously. So this is how I ended up losing $400. It was around this area. Normally what would happen is this yellow arrow right here would give me a signal that okay, go in for a trade. I went in for the trade, but unfortunately, the market turned on me. And you want to, everything that you need is already here. The volume is there. The volume was there, and the market just turned. So I guess people just pushed it, and then sold it. That's basically what moves like this. Basically what it means. They just pushed it up, and then ended up selling it back down. So that's one of the reasons why I lost on that. I really hope you've been enjoying all the content that you've been watching on my channel so far. If you are new to my channel and you haven't been seeing my content, my name is Kasim. I'm a dividend investor, and I'm also a day trader. I day trade stocks during the daytime and buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. And I also invest in long-term dividend investing. The other thing I also want to mention is in this channel, you're going to hear a lot about Ichimoku. You're going to hear about moving averages. You are going to hear about Heikin-Achi chart. Those are my three main focus type of chart that I use. And I really hope you enjoy all the content in this channel. Thank you very much for checking out these videos. I appreciate you. Thank you.